ब्लॉक 3 का यूनिट 1, इसमें भी 4 यूनिट है। ब्लॉक 1 और ब्लॉक 2 हो चुका था सब्जेक्ट, ये जो कोर्स है ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग यूजिंग जावा MCS 206 का। सो ब्लॉक 3 में भी 4 यूनिट है एज यूजुअल। तो इसका पहला यूनिट है मल्टी थ्रेडेड, ये वाला यूनिट है मल्टी थ्रेडेड प्रोग्रामिंग। इसके अंदर क्या है? मल्टी थ्रेडिंग, जावा थ्रेड मॉडल, creating threads in Java, the threads class, the main thread, creating child thread, thread life cycle, creating multiple threads using is alive and join methods है, thread priority, synchronization, in inter-threaded communication, suspending, resuming and stopping threads. These are some new terms like being from other कोर्स, ये थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट होगा न्यू कमर्स के लिए। यूजिंग मल्टी थ्रेडेड इन प्रोग्रामिंग प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग, ठीक है। सो इसको देखते हैं शॉर्ट वे में। तो क्या है मल्टी थ्रेडेड प्रोग्रामिंग? डेफिनेशन, बुक इज बट सिंपल, ओके। मल्टी थ्रेडिंग इन जावा इज अ फीचर दैट अलाउज अ प्रोग्राम टू परफॉर्म मल्टीपल टास्क एट द सेम टाइम। मल्टी थ्रेडिंग इन जावा इज अ फीचर Multithreading in Java is a feature that allows a program to perform multiple tasks at the same time. Each thread represents a separate part of execution running independently within the same program. So the key points: a thread is a small unit of process that executes independently. Multithreading helps in better CPU utilization and faster execution. It is widely used in networking, gaming and internet-based application. Real life example. Think of watching a movie and downloading a file at the same time on your laptop. The movie playing is one thread and the file downloading is another thread. Both work simultaneously. It is multithreading. Multithreading मतलब like ये सिस्टम में इधर मेरा गेम भी चल रहा है और कुछ डाउनलोड कर रहे हैं, वो डाउनलोड भी प्रोसेस हो रहा है। तो मल्टीपल टास्क हैपनिंग इन द सेम टाइम, वही है मल्टीथ्रेडिंग। जावा इज अ फीचर दैट अलाउज प्रोग्राम टू परफॉर्म मल्टीपल टास्क एट द सेम टाइम, ओके। Short answer: multithreading in Java allows multiple part of program threads to run simultaneously to make better use of CPU. Each thread run independently within the same process. It is useful in developing applications like games, networking and web programs. Multithreading again in simple, it allows a single program to perform multiple tasks at the same time using different threads. It's a part of multitasking. These are two types of multitasking: process-based multitasking when multiple programs run at once like Word or Chrome. When multiple programs run at once. Thread-based multitasking when one program performs multiple tasks at the same using threads. Process-based multitasking, process-based and thread-based when multiple programs run at once. When one program performs multiple tasks at once. Each program uses for memory part: stack for stack memory, heap for dynamic memory, variable space stores all variable, code space contain program institution. Each program is stack for static memory, heap for dynamic memory, variable space store variable. A process uses all four spaces separately, so it's called a heavyweight. But threads share the same memory of one program, so they are called lightweight. Real life example: imagine you are using YouTube. One thread plays the video, another thread loads comment, another download data in the background. Imagine you are using YouTube. One plays a video, another thread read the comment, and yeah. Part of a program. When a program runs, the computer divides into memory part, ठीक है, stack, heap and variable. Used to static memory, fixed size data like method calls. Heap used for dynamic memory. Variable space store or declared value. Code space stores or program instruction. The operating system manage and allocates this space efficiently. Heavyweight and lightweight process. In process-based multitasking, every program gets into the four memory spaces, making it heavyweight. In multi-threading, all threads share the same memory space within one program, making them lightweight. That's why processes work independently while threads work together inside the same program. Real life example: think of a restaurant kitchen. Each chef has their own ingredients, stove and counter. This is heavyweight multitasking. Each safe has their own gradient stop and counter. This is heavy, but several assistants help one safe using the same kitchen and tools that lightweight multitasking. In process-based multitasking, every program gets That's why processes work independently while threads work together inside the same program. Java thread model CPU data code. The thread class acts like a virtual CPU that runs on code data. Threads can share or have their own data. The same code can be used by multiple threads independently. Java provides strong built-in support for multi-threading with many help. Thread states in Java: new state, ready, new, ready, running, block, dead. Thread is created but not started yet. Thread is ready to run and waiting for CPU time. Thread is currently executing. Thread is waiting. Thread has finished execute. Real life example: think of a student writing an exam. When assigning a roll number, new, waiting for question paper, ready, writing answers, running, assign, new, waiting for question, waiting, ready, writing, running, waiting for the related to check, block, submit. Means that creating thread in Java by executing the thread class, by implementing the runnable interface. Thread class: Java provides a built-in threads java.lang package to create and manage thread. And thread creates a new thread string name creates a new thread with name. Thread runnable target creates a thread to run a specific task. Thread runnable target string creates a thread with a block, a task, and a name. A common thread method: get name, get threaded name, get thread name, set thread name, set priority, gets priority. Get and set priority is alive, check if thread is alive, join, waits for thread to finish, run code that thread will execute, sleep, pause the thread, start the thread execution. The main thread: when a Java program start one thread begins automatically. When a Java program start, the thread begins automatically. The main thread: all the child thread are created from it. The main thread is always the main thread is always the last thread. Example है real life. Imagine your main thread is as a teacher. Your main thread as a teacher starting a class. The teacher gives assignment to students. Each student work independently, but the teacher leaves one after all students submit their work. Creating child threads in Java. There are two ways to create a child thread in Java: by implementing the runnable interface, by executing the thread class. Creating a thread by implementing runnable interface. To create a thread this way, a class must implement the runnable interface. It must define the method public void run where the child thread code is written. Then create a thread object में पास the runnable ऐसा कुछ है. Real life example: runnable interface. Think of the main thread as a teacher giving math problem. The child thread work one part while teacher main continue another task. Both work simultaneously. This is multi-threading. Here we extended the thread class directly and overrides its run method. A new thread parts. When a child thread is created using the constructor, it does not start running immediately. Creating multiple threads. In Java, we can create more than one threads: the main threads, child threads. So, okay. Using is alive and join. Threads in Java can exist in different states: new, double, running, block, and dead. Is live check whether a thread is still running or has finished the task. Using join. Join is used when one thread needs to wait for another before continuing. Imagine a teacher, main thread, who gives two students T1 assignment. The teacher says, synchronization of thread. Synchronization in Java ensures that only one thread at a time can access a shared resources like variable, method, and object. It helps to avoid conflicts and inconsistent result. Key. Java uses a lock flag to control access. When a thread enters a synchronize, it takes the lock of the object. Other threads wait until the lock is released. Only one thread can hold the lock flag at the time other must wait is released. Inner thread communication. Inner thread communication in Java allows threads to communicate and cooperate with each other efficiently. It is mainly used when one thread must wait for each other thread's execution before continuing. Wait, notify all. ठीक है, इसके बाद है suspending, resuming and stopping thread भी है कुछ. In Java the thread this is used earlier. Obtaining a thread style. In Java every thread can be one several state. Thread new, runnable, blocked, waiting, time waiting, terminated. In short, get state tells the what your thread is doing right now.